Okay, it looks like we're live, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Bit of a late night stream for me today. So it might not be as long because of that. So let's see. Today I'd like to continue working on KanoScript, which is the scripting language for my text editor, which also has to be built upon the command system, essentially. So the way it works now, we don't have a whole lot we can do, but you can enter commands, right? So you can set the output file. You can set a global variable, so like syntax highlighting, for example, you can turn that on and off, and things like that. So it goes through and it tokenizes it, each thing, and then we just interpret it directly from those tokens, rather than doing something like parsing and using an ASC and things like that. Going to get to that once it gets more complex and actually requires that. At the moment it is not, it's easy enough to disregard that. Okay. What I'd like to specifically work on today is this one is let's see, an ability to remap keys, or not necessarily remap, but map keys to other keys. So I was thinking something like set map, right? Set map like that, and that will set it map. So then you type one key and then space another key. So say you want W to be H, or not H, but instead K, right? Like to map WASD to HJKL, that kind of thing. Yeah, so right now, I'm just gonna implement it in terms of single characters, and then maybe it'll be more than that. We could map a single one to, say, multiple. So if you want, something for DD, instead you want that to be, G or whatever. G's already another one. I was thinking that this would take precedence over existing ones. Like these would be executed first, that sort of thing. But yeah, so that is the idea, and that's what I like to do. So let's get into that. It shouldn't be too hard. So in the commands, we need to add a new one for it. So pt map. Let's see. Is that what I call it? I call it set map. So I'm like consistency, right? Set map. So then we can add that as a keyword down here, which this I'm going to replace with an array rather than using these string compares on each specific one, right? You will create a set map like that. Okay, actually, let me switch to Kano. Yeah, I got that. Alright. Okay, set map, then just return pt set map. And there we go. We have lexing for it. So that is good enough. And then we need to actually handle some things after that. So after that, we're gonna have two keys that aren't really gonna be any of these. So that's a bit more complicated, right? So how do I want to handle that? Basically, so this config identified, that needs to be more specific things. So let me make an array of string views, string view. And this can be globals, right? And then right now the size, I think it's 6. I'll figure it out once I start adding them. So yeah, it's gonna be string views, so we're gonna need the size of them as well. So it's gonna be like how exactly? So let me just look at the list of them that I have down here. The global variables. So we have relative. Whoops. Yeah. And that is size though. Relative minus 1. And then we have that one. Auto indent. Size of auto indent minus 1. There we go. Let's see, syntax. I should have made a macro for this rather than typing out by hand. But it's quite alright. There's not too many, so it's fine. Size of indent minus 1. And then last one. Actually, I already have these. Yeah, I already have the same thing. So I should use these. Well, I can't really use those, can I? Well, I could. Because I just had to check that the keys are in there. So if I actually take this and move it up here, right? Yeah. Then I could use these instead of typing all out again. I forgot that I did that. Shoot. And now I lost them. That break a lot of things. It did. Okay, so the undo doesn't quite work as desired. And also, apparently the copy paste does not. I don't know why it didn't work though. Let me try it again. See if I can get it to work. Delete that. go up here, and just paste it in. I don't know why it doesn't work. Alright, I guess I don't know what he's doing for. We need to look into that, because that should work. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now we have those. Let's see, and that should be all that we need for that. And this shouldn't break anything. Let's see. It does. TT. What? Set map. Yeah, I've got that. And I. Oh, shoot. Okay. Set map. Alright, why is it unclear? Did I remove a semicolon somewhere? Whoops. Let's see. Alright, what is the issue? TTI. Oh, shoot, I think I know what happened. I put a semicolon. No, I just forgot a comma there. Okay. Sure. What? And let's save it. Okay, I didn't want to save. I don't know why. That is concerning. But, there we go. We got it working now. That's good. Alright, so yeah, now we have these, and we can just sort of iterate over those and use them to see if they are config identifier. So just if they are in there, in there. So let's just iterate over it for 0 I is less than, let's see, configs, what's that called? Configs what? Okay, config vars. I++, and just then we just do if string map compare, no, not view compare, view, and then the actual vars dot, it's the, not the, is it the value, what is it called? It's called the label. Okay, there's that label. Yeah, just a string compare, or if you compare that, then return this. Otherwise, it's not one of those. And then, so then else we just return TTI. So just like a regular identifier. Or, yeah, I suppose we can call it that. Okay, so we need another one for TT ident, right? Ident, just for more general identifiers, right? Okay, so that built. Did it actually save it though? Alright, so right seems to not save properly. Yeah, calling just W. Why does it not save? Oh shoot, I only have save X. I didn't implement just save. How did I mess up that bad? Okay. Let's implement that, because that's kind of important. So, else if view compare, view literal create, and return TP save. Alright, there we go. That's kind of important to have. So, I just completely forgot about it, apparently. Save. Alright. And we can just add that here pretty easily. Is TP save. We just handle save buffer, and that is it. Alright. So yeah, we have an issue with this. We need to actually index it, so I got it. Alright, yeah, we can't save it like that. I forgot. Okay, else without a previous if. Else if. Why is that without? Oh, shoot. This needs to be else. Oh, okay. Else that. Alright, yeah, we don't need that else. I see. Return TTI. Yeah, get rid of these. And there we go. Well, now this isn't closed. Alright, not sure what happened there. But that should pretty much do that. So, alright, so it compiles now. And then if I go in here, and then I say do this, and I do right, and just quit, exit, just exit, then, alright, it works now. That is what I wanted to have. So let me actually make this. to add right push. Okay, so there's a few other things in there, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna update it over here so that I can have the latest version. Because I would like to be able to save. Okay, it's downloading. Gonna take just a second. Right, and it's done. Okay, so now I can actually save file. Okay, so we've got that. So we can check if it's in there, and then we have a distinction between. So it's just called identifiers. I don't know if there'd be a more appropriate name for them, but something that's not that. So if we now we can pass things like that command that we can. So if I go here, run this. So the command that we are thinking in question, it is set map, and then like x and y. So x is the what the keybind is going to be that you want to implement, and then y is the one that you want to associate it with, map it to. And so the way I would like that to work is just basically when we encounter any of these not built-in ones, but user provided ones, then we'll just basically run it again on the target command, right? And that should be pretty easy. So let's do that. We need to actually, so we set the text equal to that, so that should be fine. So if we go here, and we do case tt, not set output, but set map, right? Then we should have, the next one we want to expect just an ident. So if command size, for now it can only equal 3, then return args, and it will fail. If not, expect token, command 1. So if the next token is not tt ident, then return invalid args, then do the same thing, indentations off, why. Okay, if command 2 is not that as well, then we want to return invalid args. So if this is the case, then it's set up properly. So we have 2 identifiers, and then a single one. So we'll take the first character of the identifier, and we'll use that as the key to map it to. So, how do I want to do that? Basically, I need to have sort of a stack of sorts. We can just push onto the stack of the key maps, right? So we're gonna need to change that in the main.c file, right? We're gonna, well, maybe it could go in the deps.h even. Where we could define, let's see, just a global thing. No, even here. So this is like the maps, right? Key maps, we'll call it. Key maps. And, well, actually, this can be dynamic array, right? And we will not, we just zero initialize or whatever. Can we do that? I think so. If I save that, will compile. It does compile. Okay, so we have key maps. And then, well, maybe I should even make this a struct. Do I have, like, dynamic string? Size stir, yeah. This is what I want exactly. So sized stir. So I'm going to need to move it up. Is this going to work? No, it is not going to work. So why can I not? Oh, because I need to actually copy it. That's why. That's not good. That's why it wasn't working, because you have to delete doesn't just copy it implicitly. So that was the problem. That's the issue I was running into. I couldn't copy it. So let me copy this. I need to move it up. Maybe I'll just move this one rather than moving everything else. So key maps. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be a size stir like that. Because then we can just push to it, right? Well, I would like it to be a dynamic array though, instead. So maybe it's gonna be dynamic stir, right? Dynamic stir. And so we have a stir in there. We have data. And we have the count and the capacity. It's like all the other ones. And I can use DA append and actually append to it. So this will be a dynamic stir. That's not what I want exactly, is it though? Because we need to keep that in map too. So instead of that, It's going to be, whoops. It's going to be maps, right? Maps. Okay, so instead of this, I don't want that. So I want it to be an array of maps. Okay, actually, you know what it can be? It can be called maps, and it is this, a dynamic array of maps, right? So type that struct. This is wrong. Type that. There we go. And this is called map, and this contains a single character. So this is like A, right? Character B. So we push to that. We have A, which maps to B. Maybe it should be called key. Right, the key that it maps to. Well, hang on. Which one would be called key in this case, right? Yeah, I think A and B probably even makes more sense. That did not work. Sometimes undo just deletes everything. I need to figure out why that is, because that's not good. Yeah, it's kind of unreliable. Alright, there we go. B and B. We'll have it and B. I think that's fine. So maps, yeah, so this is just gonna be a dynamic array, so we can append to push to it. So that should compile. It does indeed. So then in commands, we should be able to just push to it, right? Okay. I should test. I can't really test that. I want to test if it's a string, but I can't really do that, can I? That's fine. Alright. What do you want to do? I want to push to that. It's like the A append, right? A and B. The A append to key maps. Key maps. I want to append a struct. Which the struct is going to be a map. Hopefully there's nothing conflicting with that. I don't think there is though, because I think I would have got a 1. So A equals command1 dot value 0 dot B equals command2 dot value 0. And do that. So that's what we want to append to. Will that compile? No. We append undeclared. That's defined in the depths though, right? Yeah. So is that not? Why would I not have that in commits.c? Can I include it? We're just gonna blow everything up. Yeah, close everything up. Okay. H. And that includes def.h. So why does it not work? I just redefined the A appended here. Is that gonna be? So I just need this, you know? And also it's kind of hard to copy between files with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. H, open up commands.c. I just copy this over. Please, I just want to use the macro. The A append is still, did I spell it wrong? Oh, okay, it's passed too many arguments. It doesn't like that. Alright, so it's not unclear. It just doesn't like how I'm using it. Okay, let's see. The A append key maps. That's just one argument though. Alright, what if I actually define this here? So map equals dot A equals value dot B equals command2 dot value 0. Can't forget the 0, that's very important. And just pass that in map. Okay. This needs to be gmail.data. I point to it, right? No. Map has no memory name to count. How do you use this DA appending? Let me see. DA appending. Stack. Yeah, okay. So just push, we just give it that. It has to be a pointer though. Okay, so I think I know what I need to do. It needs to be a pointer to key maps, yeah? Let's see. DA star capacity unclear, okay. So another way. Yeah, it can't be like that. Okay, so the value is not that. Said it's the command. Yeah, wait, it's a value, yeah, but it's a string view, so it needs to be value dot data. Dot data. Value dot data. There we go. Okay. Data start capacity uncleared. Alright, so it doesn't like that. It's like the data start capacity. Alright, so I need to just move that into here from .h. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Oh, that makes sense to me here anyway, so it's good. There we go. Alright, so it compiles. And I'm assuming it works. Okay, so it should append that to there. And then what we need to do is, in the main function, before we interpret any other ones, any other keys, I'm just going to assume for normal mode, in this case, right? I think that makes sense. So handle normal keys right here. So in here, before we check anything else, we want to check the built-in keys, and if it's one of those, then call it again, but on itself. You know? So that's the thing. So here's what I want to do. Let's see. If so I want to check. We want to check what's it called? How do I call it basically? That's what I'm saying. Check key maps, sure. So we're gonna pass the buffer and the state there, right? If that, then return, right? So if it's one of those and we want to return, in that case, well, hang on. Yeah, and that'll be fine. So we'll just return one from this. So let's do that. Int check key maps. Buffer state. And then, alright. So for assign to I equals 0, while I is less than key maps dot I plus plus. And then want to check if the state character is equal to the A of any of these. So if state equals key maps I dot data dot A key maps dot data I dot A, then we want to reload all the key maps, right? So call the, well, set state equals key maps dot data I dot B. Actually, we can just do that. Then we just need to call check key maps. We don't ever have to return. So, you know, because I was going to be in normal mode. Well, is it? Alright, if it gets, once it gets more complicated, it's going to be a bit different. But for now, I think we can just do this. And I don't think there's a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then just return it, please. Then we'll check key maps, and that should check any of those. Should pretty much work. Unused parameter buffer. Alright, so we didn't need it in this case. I'll void it out, but we'll probably need it later. Void buffer. Okay, so let's go into here. Let's go in here. And let's set map. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's change W to K, right? And then enter. Alright, here. No. Wait, okay. W. Not quite. Why is it going like that? That is interesting. It's doing a thing. W is not an existing keybind, right? Oh, shoot. It is. Okay, I am have to. The only one that's not, let's see, so like T. T is not, so I can use that. Set map. T to K, or to J. T. Okay. Promising. I think we got it. Got it, boys. Alright, and if I exit out, and I do this, and I press T, it doesn't do anything. Okay, that is perfect. Let's set map. Let's say something a bit different. How about, we can't do any, like, special symbols or anything like that. But we could check, like, check that, I suppose. That, and we'll map it with, be something cool. G, to move to the top of the file. How about that? So if I press that, there we go. It moves to the first character of the file. And I should be able to, using this, also repeat it that many times. And then, maybe not. Alright, let me set that. Okay, we'll use T again. Map it to J, enter, and 50J. Alright, no, 50T. Alright, that works, but it doesn't work for... Oh, I guess I just didn't implement that problem. It's supposed to jump to the given line. That's not... Did I do it wrong? I thought there was some way to do that. And let me look at the G key, right? Okay, I guess I didn't set that up. Okay, well, so there, you can even repeat with it, things like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is limited though. So, implement single character key. Push that. Okay, so if we want multiple, which would be kind of important, I don't want to handle that. There's gonna be something to separate, you know? So I don't have to get too crazy in the parsing. So, for now, I'm still gonna stick with single keys, though. So say you want to map T to what? To what? Oh, also I wanted to overwrite them, and it does not do that at the moment. So, that's kind of important. Like, I'd like it to overwrite. So if you set it to G or whatever, then G doesn't go to the start of the file anymore. I would like that. How can I do that, though? Wait, it should do that. G2. To 0. Yeah, why doesn't it do that? Because, if I go to handle, whoops, minimum keys, it should, right? Because it goes check key maps, and it should set it to that. We don't call anything else before this one, so... why does it not? I don't know. I don't know why not. I'm not gonna get into that too much right now. Let's try, alright. So basically, yeah, how do I want that to work? So set map, so say you want T to map to DD, right? That's a... So I could just have a space between each one. I don't like that though. So it could be wrapped in parentheses, but then it might start looking like a Lisp. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking just like a string, and then anything within there. And if it's a string type, we could have a length as well. I could do that. So that we know, how many there are and things. Also, then we need to update how we're handling it, because right now it can only be set to one character. And obviously, we'd like it to be able to be set to more. So, okay. I want to do it as a string. I didn't even think about this because I thought it would take a bit longer than that, and then it would be the end of the string. Excuse me. So let's see. It's still one character at a time though. That it's gonna call. So it's gonna call D first, go through and do that, and then call D again. So so yeah, I think it'll probably just be a string type. Yeah, but well, set the yeah, I'll do double quotes. Yes, because I am a C man. Alright. So, yeah, how I'm gonna parse that. Basically, if let's say u dot data, just u dot data like that. I want to check this first actually. So, whoops, that's not good. Let's see. Alright, that messed everything up, so let me reopen it. Yeah, there's some problems with the onion. I need to work on it. But yeah. Alright, so I'll check it here because I think that makes more sense. Let's do u dot data equals one of those, and you want to do stuff. Return pt string. So that's what I called it, right? Pt string. Yep. Okay. So that's what it is. That's what the type is. So then we need to actually do stuff if the type is that. So yeah. Let's do this with command open. How do you equals result? Okay. It's still space separated, so that should be fine. Let's see, token equals value equals result, and then token type equals get token type result, and we want to do stuff based on that. So if token type equals pt string, then do stuff, and then at the end we will return the token. Right. So if it's a string, then we need to. Well, no, we don't have to do anything, do we? Because we have the length, the proper length, still, because it's space separated. It just changes how we handle it in the actual lexicon, or in the interpreter. So yeah, I think we don't actually need this. I'll just do like that though. Anyway, so I don't have to change too much. A computer is not used. Why? Type. Oh, because I said it equal. That's why. Okay, token type. Excuse me. Okay, token type equals that. Thank you, compiler. I was using Python. Who knows what would happen? Okay. Yeah. So in the execute, if we have a string, so we want to expect this next one to be a string. Instead, be a string like that. And then we can't quite do this. So A is still gonna be one single character for now, so that is fine. But then the secondary one needs to be quite a bit different. Well, alright. I want to set it to, I'm gonna make it a string, right? So I'm gonna modify, that's not H. The maps. Yeah, right here. So the maps, I'm gonna make this second one a string. So probably a dynamic string, right? Is that a good idea? What am I talking about? Because I want to be able to, well, I don't want to handle that. Yeah. I could just allocate it directly, but then I have to worry about freeing it, so, which I already have to worry about freeing anyway, so what if I just make it like, like that? I should probably have a size then, though. Size. BS. Perfect. That is actually perfect. Okay, so we have that. So then we have to actually set the size as well, which is fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go down here. Alright, so we want B to equal the internals of the string. So let's just do this. Equals get string internals from command 2. So we just we pass a, what is a command? Pass a command there, right? Which is a command token, right? And then we get the value from it. Well, could we even just pass the string? Probably. do string internals because it's a string within that value. And there we go. And that should be all that we have to do for that. So let's make this function. Right here. Yeah. After top left, view string internals, right? Yeah, we're viewing the string internals. So that's good. String view, and let's see. So basically, I'm gonna chop off the first character, so we can actually do view equals view chop left view. So yeah, we'll chop off the first character, and then we need just view equals view chop right view, and then return view. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so let's just make chop right then. Select this and view chop right, and it's just gonna be a bit different. So by amount. Yes, we have to pass the amount. I forgot. So just one. Okay. So we need to go to the end. Well, no, we just need to remove the length. Speed out length. Alright, so length is less than amount. Please make this chop right. Because I don't feel like learning about all that stuff right now. Okay. So let's just do u.len is greater than 0. Then u.len is equals 1. And that's it. Yep, return view, all that stuff. I'm going to return view each time anyway, so that's fine. So view hop right, and that should get rid of the actual string from it, and then we should be able to set that to that. It needs to be the view to cster. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that is an issue with that. It's like braces around initializer. So it doesn't like this. So I'm gonna have to do this separately. Excuse me. Well, let's make a string view for it. Let's see. Start view string internals to.value. Okay, so we get that. And then we can set. Let's get rid of this. Let's do char. Stir equals view to cster stir, and then we can say b equals stir, and then dot bs equals stir dot len. So we have the sides of it, and yeah, stir dot len plus 1 because null termination. Okay, something like that. Do I have to cast this? I don't want princes around that for some reason. Oh, because it's like a string. Oh shoot. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it a. Yeah, I'll make it a char star. And we'll go back to that. Yeah. That makes sense actually. Alright, yeah. So instead of this, it'll be a. I'm gonna allocate it anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, and then we shouldn't have that issue. Okay, yeah, now we just have an issue with something from int to char star makes integer from pointing without a cast, doesn't like that. So we may not see it when we actually load it, right? So load. What do I call it? Key. Yeah, okay, so here. So right now we're setting it to that, but first we need to really just call the function over and over again. So let me see, how do we call this again? I'll just copy the line we call it, which is up here. Well, we don't have it though, but it's in the state, right? Where is it? This is printing, actually. Okay. Yeah, state.key, folks. On with this. Yeah, right up here. I'm gonna just call that. But first of all, change the character. So, for size t, j equals 0. Well, j is less than key maps dot data I dot b s j plus 5. So that is the size of the string, right? The bs, if you will. So I'm going to set the character first. H equals max dot data I dot b j bj. So bs equals bj, right? Okay. Let me call it again. It could change the mode, but then yeah, we're still in here. And then this one, it's actually return 1 in this case, because then we don't want to continue on after that. In this case, anyway. Otherwise, we just return 0. Alright, so if check key maps, then we want to just return all that stuff. So that should be pretty much it. I did not save it though. Okay, now I can. Excuse me. State is a pointer. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we don't need double pointers. You stupid idiot. That needs to be a double pointer. You stupid idiot. Okay, it compiles. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll see. Alright. Whoops. Okay. So let's try something simple first. Set map t to g again. So we're gonna do set. And t does not map to g, so it did not work. Because I did it wrong anyway, set map t to g, like that. There we go, now it works. Now we're going to try set map t to dd. That's t, and it still maps to g. Okay, that just makes sense. Set map, let's try a different one. So v does stuff, u does stuff, y does stuff. Dang, every key does stuff. It's hard when you only have this. Let's see, x, z. Z doesn't really do anything, right? Yeah. Set map c to dd. Okay, there we go. It works. Alright. And you could also do like DDD. Ooh. You could set it to repeat something X times. Let me quit out of this. That's what I mean. So set map T to say you want 5 DD. That should work, I think. Yeah. That's T. I just did 5. I don't think it quite works anyway. Yeah, I think there's an issue with that. So let me actually open that issue because that's quite important. DD doesn't work with repeating numbers like this. Yeah, okay. That's not good. Let's try it with something else. So set map z to 5x, right? So delete 5 characters. Alright. Z. Just did 5. Don't do the next part. 5x. Huh. Alright, so why does it not work in that case? Is the key equal to that? I don't know exactly why. It's because of how we're reading the keys. That you can't do that. You can just set it like this though. Set map t to xxxxx, and that'd be the equivalent, right? But that's not good. So, dang. In here, that's on you. Is digit, yeah, then we read it each individually from here. Okay. So what if I don't continuously? Well, it's hard if we append the number, but if we have the number be a part of the state, could we do this? Because I would really like to be able to map it to repeating keys like that. I can commit what I have though, because it's something. Let's see. More complex, reading out multiple keys. Pretty cool. That's already pretty cool, as it is. Excuse me. So, log. Get rid of that white log. That's not good. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is gonna be kind of a sidetrack. But yeah, we can't read it like this, or otherwise it does not. So what I want to do, I need to read the digits, append it to the number buffer, right? And then if it's not digit, but the size is greater than 0, then we gotta do some stuff, right? So we need to check this first of all, like before anything else. So let me just let me yank it away and move it up here. Before, well, like right here is probably fine, right? I don't have a good way to unindent things yet, so I have to do it like this. Excuse me. Dang, I have to do that again. Engaging content. Alright, almost there. Alright, that's actually the last one. Okay, so yeah, we need to do it here. So if it is digit and it is not 0, then we don't want to continuously read it. We just want to append to the num buffer, which we will create in the state. Right? Okay. And we can even make it a dynamic array. So we can just use DA append, and that's it for that. So we don't have to check for the escape then. But we'll have to continuously reset it, at the end. So what if it is digit, else if it's not digit, let's see. So just see if we get past it. We don't need else. If num size. So right, I'm just gonna pretend that we have like that. State num size. It's greater than 0. Then we've got some issues. No, we don't have issues. That means that the next one needs to be the repeating count. So we'll set the repeating count equals state num. Okay, so we've got that. We set the repeating count, and then we can if it's 0, then break. So we want to do that for sure. Oh, show. That's not good. Alright, at the end we want to set it to 0. I need to fix this indenting because that is no bueno. Okay, and we want to do this. Probably do. So yeah, we can just we can handle it the same. I don't want to change it up too much. Just from all this. That like that. Okay. Just call it over and over again. Based on repeating count. But then that way, we should be able to just read it one character at a time. So yeah, instead of all this, we still want to print it though, so I don't want to quite get rid of that. So, so we'll DA append to state num, right? So we're gonna have to check something different than num size. We'll DA append to that. That I think is what we want. We want to append state right to the character. Okay, then we can get rid of this and get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Unindent all this. Let's see. Get rid of everything after this, I think, as well. So it should be good for that. Alright, so then I'll just refresh it, and it will append that. If that, and... Alright, actually, it should just be an else, probably. Else if... Right, so if it's not a digit, and the state num.count is greater than 0, we're going to need that. We also want to reset. We're going to reset the count. So we're going to set basically just state num.count is 0, and that should reset it. Okay, so we'll make num, which will just be a dynamic array, dynamic string array, which I think I have one of those already, so it shouldn't be too hard to do that. Okay, I'm pretty sure this should work. It's not going to work now because I need to modify this state. But other than that, we already did this. We don't need that. State num.data. Down here, data, and that's it. All right. So let me write an exit. Let's open in.h. No. Let's open deps.h. And let's take a look at the state down here. Okay, we have that. Do we have like a string, dynamic string, or something like that? Let's see. Yeah, so we have data, which is that. So we can use data and use that for the num, right? Excuse me. So I'm going to put it right by the repeating count stuff. So data, and that should be that. Does it? No, I don't want to get push. No. Okay. Break does not work. Okay. Handle. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, so we want count equals 50. Do we even need that at all? I don't want to break, but we want to exit this. Just return in this case. Okay. Alright, it's not state repeating count. It's state repeating dot repeating count. Where is that? Two. Oh shoot, repeating dot repeating count. There we go. Alright, so it compiles. Let's see if it works. So I type stuff out and I do 50 x segmentation fault. Alright, let's go. Why did that happen? I should just be calling that. Let me open the main.c, the previous one, so I can take a look at the difference, right? Of how I was handling it. So is digit. Do not have that. No, there's no underscore. Okay, is digit. So we read it. That's all fine. It might be a problem with a toy. Let's see. State repeating count equals 0. Okay, write log. I need to write log. Okay. State num.count is greater than. Is there an issue with this? So if it's not that, then we collect that and we call it with the current key. Alright, let's do this. If state if not is digit state and that. Is that gonna work? Alright, let's try to write log. Let's write log. Set zoo state repeating count. Can we do that? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's see. We don't have any logs like that right now. So let's find x. Yeah, blah. Fine. Over and over again. Okay. So it's stuck in a loop. I see. Okay. This should be setting the count to 0, though. Oh, okay. No, because that should be doing that as well. So what's the issue here? I need to return that data. Return nothing. Build on this. It still does that. It still goes forever, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's just stuck in a loop. That's what the issue is. On this digit. I need to memset 0. Data 0. Num capacity. Let's set the capacity to 0. Okay. No, it still doesn't work. Okay. So why does it get stuck? It's not a digit. State no, not count. We're resetting count to 0 though. Let me output what the state is. Character, the current character. It's X. Okay. So that's not the issue. It's not the issue at all. So it's X. We go here. Turn. So we return it to this, so it like goes back, you know? What's at the end of this function? Not much. Oh shoot, but we still read that in here. Let's get rid of all this. So we don't need that. That could be causing an issue. Be a big issue actually. Let's see. Oops, that's set fault. Okay, so it's not actually working. Just set fault. What? Let's see. Okay. So it doesn't like this anymore. Alright. Let's actually take a look at this. So we're not doing that. It's not supposed to be a point. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is supposed to be a point, so that's not the issue. Okay, let's try to, write log. Sync the zoo. Let's write the, yeah, let's write that. Write the output of that. State number dot data. Okay. Actually, that could be the issue. I was trying to write that. Yeah. Okay. That could be it. Okay. Because we don't have the size. But we do have the size though, so we can use it. Things like that. State num.count, right? That is how many you right there. Could that be what the issue was? Perhaps not. If I don't press anything, it doesn't break until I press something else. Just trying to get here, I suppose. Let's see. let me get rid of this print statement temporarily. Okay, so we get 5. That does not seem to be an issue. It seems to be in here. So we try to set it to this. But then does it just loop forever, or what's the deal here? State none dot data. Okay. Yes, that's fine. That is fine. That's working fine. Now I change something else. You know, I do 24. Then it says 24, so that's actually right. So where is it? Where's it breaking? Could be from the mem side, actually. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to look at? Perhaps this. Let's write the state. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a character. Yeah, stupid. X. It's X. Okay, but it repeats a bunch of times. So why does it do that? Afterward, we set the count to 0. Should we actually get here? To 0. And do we just call this over and over again? Or is it that loop is going many times? Let's see, can we get 4 set? Okay, there is none of that, so don't get to the end. So this loop seems to go forever. When I write state, and I know exactly what the issue is. Dang. I didn't set that to 0 before. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna set it. That's what it is. Okay. It's just calling this over and over again. That's why it, I am quite sure of it. Yeah. Alright, so let's try that actually. Okay, there we go, 5x. Now, it doesn't read it, but we should be able to set t to 5x. Like that. And then t, and there we go. That's what I wanted. It doesn't display it anymore though, so that is kind of concerning. It should. It's the wrong way. F size. How do you? I don't remember how to say. That goes first. Okay, we had it wrong, so that could be it. Still not. Okay. Why doesn't it want to print it? This is the same code that was printing it before. You know what I'm saying? State equals that. Print the whole like. No difference, right? W refresh state status bar. Why doesn't that work? It just doesn't work. It doesn't quite work. Try to return it. Perhaps, yes. No. Yeah, I don't know why. I should be able to do this though. I don't think I needed that. Again, I don't think it's going to change anything, but I would really like it to display because it's kind of annoying that it does not. I at least get it to display here, you know? Can I get it to display all the time? Put it like up here or something. copy. No. Why doesn't it? Oh shoot. Okay, that's I actually broke it. Because that was too large of a number. A bit too large. Let's see, 5. Thanks. Not long enough. I could see it. Sometimes it shows up. Yeah, that's a bit strange. That is a bit strange. Shoot, and it killed this cannon. Here, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that because that is not good. But it's not like a big deal. It's just explain the keys. You know what it is. Okay. But that works. So now you can remap keys to multiple keys, which is very much quite cool. Alright. Alright. Calm down. Okay. Alright. So we can read that now. That's cool. Repeat. Yeah. Then we can map keys to that. Alright, so I'm gonna be ending pretty soon. Set map T to any combination you want, which is pretty cool. So you do 580, which doesn't work actually, so I'm not gonna do that. UD. You know, you could even do insert. Hello there. Is that gonna work? It probably won't, because it's going from, well, it might work. T to I. Set map T to I. Let's put a space. Set map X to, or Z, I mean, to I as. Okay, yeah, can't do that. That's what I'm saying. Set map T to I, so insert, and then hello. Let's do print F. Hello world. Put new lines in there and everything. Okay. Why doesn't it work? Set that Z to, maybe the space breaks it. Cause space, yeah, that could break it. Might not be able to put space. Hello world. Doesn't that work? Oh, pressing the button. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, you can like map it to that. Okay. Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. So very happy about that. Let me make it so we can map to repeating numbers as well. Alright, so I'll push that. I'm gonna modify the readme, and then I'm probably gonna have to end the stream. So readme. Let's see. So I want to add to here. So basically, so it's gonna be for the commands. Called set map a key A to B. Map key A to a combination of keys B. And then I will indent this properly. Oops. There we go. Here as well. Alright, and that should be that. Session, readme, readme. There we go. There we go, yes. You know? Okay, I'm pretty happy with the results of today's stream. I think it went quite well. Where is it? Commands. And I messed up the whole thing. I put the wrong stuff. The wrong stuff in the things. What the heck? I can't even see it, though. Suspect. Alright, I think it's good now. Yeah. Okay. That's why I did it. Fix it. Push. Alright. Maybe. There we go. Perfect. So set map AB. Map key A to any combination of keys B. Alright, perfect. So that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.